Blog Talk Radio.
Oh, it's time to get real. Oh, yeah. It's a new experience.
I love this
keep
song.
your ears open for this one now. You got a question for RLN? Yeah, it's time to get some answers, baby. Oh, now we get real. Yeah, it's time to get down. Yeah, you gonna feel good now. Real good. That's what I'm talking about.
That's right. Time to get real. This is Reality Spirituality. And I'm your host, Rebecca Lynn Norrington. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for listening. Reality Spirituality is part of my everyday life. But what the hell does that mean? To my new listeners, Reality Spirituality is a term that I use that defines your everyday life circumstances and links your everyday life circumstances with spirituality. It's very simple. You can find spirituality. When I say spirituality, what I mean is a potential for your spiritual growth in every moment of your life. I don't care what you're doing, at work, playing baseball, basketball, watching television. There is an essence of spirituality in everything you do. And for me, oh my goodness, it's an adventure to find spirituality in every moment. And I'm just sharing my adventure with you. I'm just sharing what has happened, what is happening to me, my growth, my spiritual growth with you. And I hope you appreciate it. I want to thank you so much for all of your emails. Thank you for your support. Again, this is Rebecca Lynn Norrington, Reality Spirituality, and today's topic, if you had a chance to go into the episode information, today's topic is, if you had one wish, what would you wish for? Think about that. I want you to seriously think about that. And we've probably thought about it before. Oh, win the lotto. Oh, gee, I wish I looked different. Wish my hair was curly. Wish my hair was straight. Wish I was taller. Wish I was younger. No. I want you today, April the 2nd, 2012, to think about what you would wish for. One wish. And it can't be to have as many wishes as I want. No. One wish. Think about that. I want you to stew on that for a minute. Digest that a little bit. Flush it around in your mouth. Who knows? Yeah. Just soak on that, because I'm going to answer your question, because the answer, your answer, is not going to be right or wrong, but I have an answer that is going to bring you more inner peace and more happiness instantly in your life. That's a promise. So you're going to have to listen to the end of the show to get the answer, but it won't come at the end of the show. I want to tell you what happened to me today that links spirituality with growth. As you all know, I am an aerobic instructor, and today I subbed a cycling class. Now, when you sub classes, just like even if you were in school, when you're the substitute teacher, usually you step into a room full of people that either don't want you there or do want you there, but everybody's got an opinion about who you are and what you're doing and what kind of teacher are you and how much can I get away, whatever. You all have opinions. The substitute teacher. Well, today I was the substitute teacher in a 5:45 a.m. cycling class. Now, who the hell wakes up to take cycling at 5:45 a.m.? Well, there were about 15 of them. Surprised me, too. And I walked into the room, as I usually do when I'm about to sub a class, and I don't let everybody know that I'm subbing right away. I kind of get a feel of the room, get a feel of the people, feel of the energy. You know, what's up? What's going on in this room? And there were about 5 or 6 people that were already set up on their bikes and their towels and their water. And I'm just looking around, and there was this one particular lady who cycle shoes, biker pants, buff. Oh, she was serious about her cycling class. You can get a sense of people that are really serious about their classes, exercise classes, and she was serious. Stretching out, drinking water, and the class hasn't even started. So I walked in and I just perused the room, and I made eye contact with her, and I said, "Oh, this is the site." She says, "Yeah." She says, "The instructor, he's the best. Rudy, he's the best cycling instructor ever. He's so funny, and he's got so much energy. I've taken a lot of cycling classes in all my years, but this guy is the best one at this gym." True story. And she didn't know I was subbing. And I looked at her, I said, "Oh." She says, "Yeah, and he's so funny. He keeps you going. He keeps you laughing. He keeps you motivated. He's just great." Well, folks, audience, before I walked into that cycling room, I was in a great mood. I was excited that I was about to teach a challenging and a challenging and motivational class. I was happy. And after I heard those comments, guess what? My mood didn't change. I was just as happy. Because the bottom line, audience, is I'm teaching this cycling class. I'm here for me. I'm here to do what I do. I'm not here to compare. I'm here to offer. I'm here to bring what I have to offer. And I want to say that for everyone. You are an individual, and what you have to offer, no matter what it is brilliant. So when I heard that, I was like, oh, gee, I wanted to meet Rudy. Hey, somebody with energy and funny. And there were some other ladies in the back row. There were about five of them. You could tell they were all friends. And I looked at one of them because I finally gave it up that I was teaching, and I put my fingernails in my mouth, and I went, this is going to be a big challenge. I mean, how do I live up to this Rudy? Well, when I got on the bike, I did my thing, and I forgot to say, before I started the class, I said, I don't know. I'm not that funny, and I'm not that motivational. I did say that out loud, and the ladies in the back room started giggling because this one was serious about Rudy. And started the class, standing up, doing my hardest workout, yelling out, being me, cracking a few jokes, making a few people smile, looking at some people, are you with me? Yeah, are you with me? Of course, when I pointed to her, are you with me? She didn't even look up. Doesn't matter. That's what I'm trying to say. Audience, if you stay within yourself and who you are, there is nothing and no one and no circumstance that is going to change your mood or your energy or your vibration. Let's talk about this vibration thing for a minute. I've talked about it before. You know, everything vibrates. Everything on this planet vibrates. The stars, the earth, chairs, computers, we all have a certain vibration, and the vibration is the key. The lighter your vibration is, the higher your vibration is, the lighter. I don't know what word to use. There are certain planes, there are certain levels of vibration, but the lighter your vibration is, guess what? There is nothing in your life that is going to move you. And that's how I felt this morning. My vibration was so high, I didn't care if all 15 of those people liked Rudy and walked out of the class and scowled. It doesn't matter. Why am I going to give my power up to someone else and lower my vibration? Now, it brings me to another topic that I wanted to speak about today, and that's criticizing. This woman wasn't criticizing me. She was basically saying, she was telling the truth about what she felt. When you are critical of your circumstances, of events, of things in the news, of people, of other people, family members, co-workers, boyfriends, girlfriends, husbands, wives, children, when you are critical of other people, guess what, or circumstances, when that word critical sets into your head, guess what? It is really a reflection of how you feel about yourself. You cannot be critical of others, of circumstances, of events, family, unless you are critical of yourself. It's impossible not to criticize other people and be okay with yourself. It's impossible. So one of my goals, journeys, adventures is to get to a point, and I have to say I haven't mastered it, is get to a point in my life where there is nothing that I see, there is nothing that I experience, there is no one that I come in contact with that I'm going to criticize. Now, it works hand in hand. When I stop criticizing others, guess what? I stop criticizing myself. When I am unhappy is another way of criticizing. When I'm unhappy with my circumstances, then I am really unhappy with myself. That's my opinion. That's what I believe. And that brings me to the question. If you had one wish, what would it be? And I'm going to share with you what my wish is going to be right after the commercial. You're listening to Reality Spirituality, Rebecca and Lynn Norrington.
Oh, it's time to get real. Oh, yeah. Spirituality. got a question for RL?
Welcome back. How's that to shake you up? You're listening to Reality, Spirituality, and I'm your host, Rebecca Lynn Norrington. Before we went to break, I was talking to you about asking you what would be your number one wish? Do you have it? Do you have it? I'm asking the audience. Would the audience like to share or no? The audience is not going to share, but I will tell you what my wish is. One wish. I'm going to have to stand up for this one. I'm going to have to look deep into the audience's eyes. My one wish is that I wouldn't change anything. Did you know that? Absolutely nothing. I would wish for nothing to change. There is no reason for anything to be different. There is no reason for anything to be different than what my reality is right now. Can you imagine living like that? Now, I'm not talking about having inspirations and being more creative or being passionate about, I don't know if you're a performer, or being passionate about building a building or being passionate about writing a book, or I'm not talking about that, because that you are going to do. But I don't want my reality to be any different than what it is. Why? Because look where I'm going. Look where I'm growing. I am going to get to a place where I'm not critical about anything, especially me. I don't have any issues with anyone else, and that's another thing. Let's talk about having issues with people. Having issues with your mother, having issues with your father, having issues with your coworker, having issues with your boyfriend, husband, girlfriend, having issues with your supervisor. Guess what? Strike that. If I had an issue with anybody, do you know what that means? Do you know what that means about me? That means that I'm beneath them, that I'm lower. My vibrations are lower than their vibrations. When I say lower, I don't mean status-wise. I mean my vibrations are lower than theirs. My vibrations are lower than theirs. If I have any issue with my supervisor, she's writing me up. She's a stickler about time. She asked me to do a project and she didn't ask anyone else. And I have an issue about that, and I don't like it, and I'm upset about it or irritated. That means my vibration is lower than hers. Well, I'm sorry, but my vibration ain't lower than nobody's. So that's what I say when I say if I have an issue with anybody, I've got to look in the mirror. It's about me. It's never about them. And in fact, I wrote this quote down by Confucius, and it says, "What a superior man seeks is in himself. What a superior man seeks is in himself. What a small man seeks is in others. What a superior man seeks is in himself, and what a small man seeks is in others. Basically, what it's saying is you have all the power. You have power to set your vibration to whatever you want. You have a choice, and you know what? This is what I'm thinking. Say I'm put on this planet. And when I say that my wish is for nothing to change, basically what it's really saying is everything that happens to me, I'm winning. I won this game. I won this game. I certainly won that game this morning with the cycling class. I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. Now, we are all set up to win. I'm set up to win. But guess what? We have the choice to forfeit the game if we want. You don't have to win all the time, but you have the ability to win every time. But there's been times when I forfeited the game. No, I don't want to win. I just want to forfeit. But that's our choice. And that's what's so beautiful about this life. You can choose whatever vibration you want to live at. Some people want to live at a higher. Some people want to go up, down. Some people want to stay the same. It's your choice. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that powerful? That you can go through life, that I can go through life, having anything come at me. But I decide whether I want to win or forfeit, because there is no losing. There is no losing. I don't know about you, audience, but that's exciting to me. Can you imagine the Queen of England arguing with anyone? And I use her as an example because I could actually use other people too. I'm thinking of Gandhi. I mean, I'm thinking about people that are, this royalty bigger than life. People that are, seen to be bigger than life. Can you imagine Queen Elizabeth arguing with anybody? Well, that's because she believes her station is up here. Why would she argue, and why would she have a problem with someone way down there? I mean, and the station is the same thing as vibration. Your vibration is up here. Are you telling me you're gonna go down here and have a issue with somebody that has a low vibration? Well, but that is your choice. I'm just thinking. I'm thinking of what my next topic is. Basically, not my next topic, my next sentence. Basically, when I developed this commitment, and I use that term very strongly, this commitment to have an inner peace, to be happy, and that was more important than anything else in my life. That is how I can arrive at there's nothing I would wish for. when we come into this planet, we are innocent, we're perfect, we are so precious, full of love, full of life, full of curiosity. And what happened to me is, with parents, with circumstances, with school, with environment, I started walking around with baggage, suitcases and suitcases of baggage that, guess what? The suitcases don't belong to me. The baggage doesn't belong to me. So this third stage of my life is being spent discovering who that little 1.5, 2-year-old was, and getting back to that, and getting rid of all this baggage that's not mine. Now, the question that I want to ask you, audience, is, and I asked this last week, what do you think about yourself? Who are you? What do you think about yourself? And my wish and hope and prayer for everyone that's listening is that you begin to see and you begin to realize that that person in the mirror is perfect. There is nothing wrong. There is nothing wrong with you. Now, I remember a time when I would say that, or somebody said that to me, and guess what? It didn't even feel right. It didn't even feel good. Oh, there's nothing wrong with me, or something wrong. That doesn't even make any sense. I got tons of things wrong with me. But no, there is nothing wrong. The only thing is, I had to recognize what was me and what was not me. And what is not me is somebody that argues, somebody that cares about rules, somebody that is irritated, somebody that is moody, somebody that is controlling, somebody that is manipulating. That's not me. I'm letting all that go because it's really not even me. And I want to leave you with that. Look in the mirror and discover who you really are. And let me tell you something. The discovery is like no other and is more precious than anything that you could ever imagine. And living it and living true to who you are, which is this most infinite, precious person, you will be living in heaven on earth. You've been listening to Reality Spirituality. This is Rebecca Lynn Norrington. Thank you, and I'll talk to you again.
Yeah. Oh, it's time to get real. Oh, yeah. It's the new